So the Spyglass. Now this weapon I believe first came out around a year ago, and I've always had the Ol Betsy. Now the Ol Betsy is basically the exact same as this weapon, but without the scope. The Spyglass is the Ol Betsy with a scope. They even look the same. Just look at the actual scope. It's the exact same. Now I never got the Spyglass, but I did get it in the birthday llamas, which are currently out, and Danquan actually gave me this one. So what is the role on this weapon? We've got crit rating, reload speed, fire, crit damage, and the perfect last perk for a sniper. Headshot eliminations cause explosion, which is fantastic. What exactly is the Spyglass? It is a bolt action sniper part of the flintlock set. Accurate high-powered rifle with single round per magazine that kicks like a mule. Her excellent damage and impact make her a prime choice. Blah blah blah. That's the same as the Ol Betsy. Now we've got a ton of damage, over 100,000 damage. This is 130. We've got 43% crit chance. We have 570% crit hit damage. Because this is one magazine, the fire rate doesn't matter. The fire rate is pretty much the reload time. So we're going to fire in one shot every 1.4 seconds. This is going to be really good. I know it is because I like the Ol Betsy's, but Ol Betsy with a scope, I don't know. But before we go into a mission, I'm going to show you my hero build. So the build I've gone for with the Spyglass is Sure Shot Plus to increase our sniper critical damage by 225%, Preemptive Strike to increase damage against those full health enemies, Quick Scope to increase the overall sniper damage, Survivalist just so I'm staying alive, Locked and Reloaded so every time we reload we gain 15% extra damage, Saurian Might just so a bit of my health is being converted into extra damage, and Fight or Flight just so when we Warcry I want to see how much damage we can actually output, so we're just going to get that additional 8.5% weapon damage. So we're going to get this into a pretty decent level twine mission, and we'll just see how good the Spyglass is. Now I've only just realised, like, my past few videos have been very sniperish themed. Oh man, I have next to no mats, and that's really because I like the boom bow a lot, and I like using this hero with the boom bow. Now, some enemies over. Oh yes, nature, and this is fire as well. So we're just going to see the damage. Power 108. I don't even know how much that was. I really liked that though. Right, so you can't. Right, that's one thing annoying me. You can't really. I'm not sure if that's the same with all snipers, but you can't reload while aiming down sights. I really wish that was a thing. But we're actually one-hitting everything. I'm not even sure. I really doubt these are all crits as well. So we're one-hitting everything. This is amazing. It's just the Ol Betsy with a scope. Sorry, and the Ol Betsy. If people ever come to the streams, you know how much I love the Ol Betsy. 300,000. 131,000, 300,000. Oh, I'm loving this weapon. Now we need a smasher. I'm going to wait till all 4 people are actually in the mission. Find a nature smasher, hopefully. Warcry, get a crit. That is exactly what we want. If we can get that crit, that'll be perfect. Ooh, I'm a bit impatient. I can't be bothered waiting for that last person. Not get everyone, nor have I got that health boost as well to increase our damage a tiny bit. Right, let's Warcry. Oh wait, we're going to shoot once just so we get that extra 15%. That is... Oh, that is amazing! That is amazing. We just one-shot a smasher. We just one-shot... Oh, was that over 1 million damage there? Did I read that right? I tell you what, I love it. I love this weapon. I am aware that the Ol Betsy is the same without the scope, which is easier in these close quarter situations. But at range, it's so much easier to hit headshots with the scope as well. Like that. I tell you what, this is definitely getting pushed up my mental list of weapons I really want to perk up. This is incredible. Actually, I just want to test the structure damage. Don't think it'll be too good. Yeah, nothing amazing. Maybe against a tree we can one-hit a tree. I think we've missed that tree. No. That's really tough. I did not think I'll one-hit a smasher. We managed to crit. We managed to get the Warcry. We got that extra 15% as well when we reload. We could have got even higher damage if I actually put some blue glue in the health pylon. This is madness. So we've got another one. I've got to do it. I enjoyed that. Let me just shoot away. Warcry. No, we woke him up. Oh, we didn't even crit that time. No. We're not critting at all. What is happening? There we go. I don't even think that one was a crit. So we got... that was just unfortunate. I didn't mean to wake the smasher up there. I think once I woke him up, that really ruined my chance of hitting that headshot. Now the power level of these hooks is going to rise quite massive. The headshot elimination scores explosion is fantastic for snipers. Easy to hit headshots. And it basically turns one bullet into like 9 if you get a massive horde. But yeah, these husks are going to go from power level 108 to something a ton higher. How about the blasters? 128. Oh, I missed. We need to crit. We really have to crit. There we go. 1 million I saw there. Let's try it without the war cry. Whoa, you can actually one-hit the smashers without the war cry as well. This is crazy. It really is. Okay, little first wavers came. I tell you what, this is amazing. I keep forgetting that you have to pull yourself out of the scope to reload. Oh, I need to be hitting these headshots. I want that last perk to proc. It is such a good perk. There's a sploder. Let's see if we can get the headshot. Oh, I missed. I think I got a body shot there. There's the headshot. I can't really fully see these damage numbers though. Just because it's in the scope and the damage numbers kind of go away from the scope. I think that was either 200,000 or 2 million there. I really like this one. Just try body shotting them. See if you can just still... yeah, I think that was a headshot. I was aiming for his legs and I still got a headshot. Oh, this is phenomenal. What a weapon. Yep, this is amazing. I actually might prefer this over the Ol Betsy. No, I can't say that. I feel like they're very even. I really do. Anything in like this type of range, they're exactly the same. Things over there, I'm obviously going to take this Spyglass. Oh, there's a taker right over there. Let's try and get it. Let's reload. Let's try and get that taker over there. Oh, we actually got it. Yeah, I think the Ol Betsy will start to get a bit of fall off damage there, and it's much more harder to hit because it doesn't have the scope. Spyglass does have the scope, but close range, the Ol Betsy does win at close range. Just very obvious statement for you to make though. One's got a scope, one doesn't. There's the headshot elimination scores explosions, a very good perk to have on pretty much all snipers as well. Loving it so far. We've got another 20 seconds before the mission starts. And it's going to start now. Where are they coming from? Just here. This should not be difficult at all, because barely any husks spawn in these type of missions. Oh, I hate that you have to come out of scope just to reload. I wish you could stay in scope. Oh, love it. Absolutely love this weapon. Like I definitely knew I'd like this weapon because I really love the Ol Betsy. Well, this is making me think the Ol Betsy's gonna be better with a crit build. Has to be. It is an amazing weapon, the Spyglass. You're hitting these headshots and critting at the same time. You can just hit body shots as well, and you'll... oh, come on, I want to hit a body shot. 1.3 million or 130,000. Someone pause that. See how many numbers were there. I think it was 1.3 million. 1.5 million. Oh, I missed that. I tried to flick it onto his head as he started spinning. 1 million. Yeah, we're consistently getting over 1 million on crit. Obviously get a bit more against the nature enemies. Oh, I love it. I just love this weapon. Absolutely love it. Bit more difficult to use than the Ol Betsy though, just because with the Ol Betsy you can go like that and hit a headshot. That's on console because of the aim assist. Can't really do the same with snipers, but still, I'm hitting most of these headshots. I don't really need that aim assist. This is a must get from these birthday llamas. If you're unsure about getting it, hopefully I've convinced everyone that this is a weapon you really want. I think with defenders as well, this could be phenomenal. You don't need an obliterator all the time with defenders. If you don't have the obliterator, this could be the next best weapon. Could be. I'm not saying it is. I know there's a lot of other good snipers out there. Oh, I need to... off headshot and off crit, it doesn't do a ton, but on headshot, on crit, you're going to one-hit these smashes. Again, that was off crit, off headshot. I think that was on crit, off headshot. Yeah, but you're going to be one-hitting just any regular enemy, even if it doesn't crit in like the leg or something. Look at that. Just in the leg, tapping them in the leg. It is one-hitting these dudes. Just walk right. Oh, I don't think we crit on that. That was just a headshot. I'm not even sure. Maybe it was a crit without the headshot. Because we definitely can one-shot. Although these are power 128, maybe it was a crit. Because the ones we actually one-shot before were power 108. Oh, bounced just before I could get him. I just really like this weapon. I'm constantly getting that extra 15% damage boost as well from Skull Trooper. Because I'm reloading and shooting within that 5 seconds. So I'm permanently getting that 15% extra damage. And I'm very, very consistently getting either 300,000 or over 1,000,000. It's so weird. I don't think any other weapon I've consistently got over 1,000,000 every shot. Is that 2,000,000 or 200,000? I can't read if it's 6 or 7 numbers that quick. Just look how strong this is. Oh. No. Stealing my kills. I want these smasher kills. I think that the durability, I think, is 1 per shot. So if you're using Sunbeam without plus durability, you're going to have 300 shots from it. If you're using a regular Obsidian or Bright Core version, you're going to get 375. That can change with depending on what heroes and what perks you've actually got, and if you have a plus durability, it's going to last a bit longer. I think a plus reload speed is a must for this, because I remember I didn't have an old reload speed in the Ol Betsy, and that was a pain to reload. It was horrible, but this, it is good with one reload. That was a really, really good weapon. Probably one of the favourite weapons I've done in a very long time, actually. I love the boom bow as well. Let's just see the combat. I don't really think I'll have highest. Yeah, wasn't expecting it because it's a slower fire rate weapon, so I'm not really killing as many enemies, but it's a very strong weapon. So summing up the Spyglass, there's almost nothing I can fault with it at all, apart from it looking very similar to the Ol Betsy, but it is literally the Ol Betsy with a scope. It was even in the same set, so there's nothing I can criticise with it. I love it. It does an absolute ton of damage. It really does. I'm thinking maybe in another video one day I'll have the Ol Betsy with a Spyglass, so I've got one with the other, and just say, oh, if these husks are too close, I'll use the Ol Betsy. If they're really far away, I'll use the Spyglass. But pair of them are really good weapons. This one, I love it for the range. Ol Betsy, I love it for the close range. They're identical. They really are. I love this weapon. It is probably one of the best snipers in this game. If you don't have it yet, get it from the birthday llamas. They're gonna go pretty soon, in about a week's time, I think. Do get it. Very good weapon. I'm going to leave this here. Let me know what you guys thought of this. And as always, thank you for watching.